Hi all, I'm Bijal Doshi. Today is Diwali, and on behalf of each one of us here, this tribe of YogDivine, we wish each one of us here, once again, the tribe of YogDivine, a very, very happy Diwali and a super prosperous New Year. During these difficult times, the last almost over 1.5 years, many of us have lost friends, have lost some family members, illnesses, COVID, everything was extremely challenging. And in those challenging times, we were filled with so much darkness, so much distress. But hope is what we got to learn here with our tribe, meeting each and every morning, handling our breaths and learning how to handle them, even if we are not able to join the tribe occasionally or at some point in the future. Hope is what kept us, all of us together alive, kept us strong, got us to stay with the happy memories of those who we lost, memories which filled our heart with love forever. Let this Diwali today bring back all the happiness. Let blessings be showered on us and our loved ones from the heavens, from all those out there who are ready to shower blessings, from the masters to the elders. We pray that each light, each candle of happiness stays with hope of delight, of endless love, of having endless moments of laughter, of joy, of togetherness. Thank you all. Hari Om Tat Sat. Let us, with this joy, start with our pranayam, rejoicing over the lights of Diwali, feeling the lightness in our head with Kapalabhati. Active exhalations, pulling the abdomen in. Goodbye to difficult times. Goodbye to challenges. A rest in peacefulness for those who we lost, friends and family. Healing through this Kapalbhati to those who've been unwell. Converting challenging times into moments of bliss and happiness. Turning darkness into light. Turning distress into joy. Giving hope through our blessings and our energies. Through this pranayam, Kapalabhati, a super cleanser, one that kept us alive, along with happy memories, which filled our hearts with love forever. Which slowed down our breaths. Discontinue Kapalabhati to check if on this auspicious day of Diwali, as we pray, we feel that lightness, that light, that bhati in our kapal, that candle of happiness, with that hope of having endless moments of love, laughter, joy with our loved ones. and with the world, universe, the lok at large. And now, as soon as we watched our breath slowing down, feeling the resonance, let's say goodbye to difficult times in Bhastrika. Lifting our arms up, inhaling, opening up the arms, exhaling, crossing them at the elbows. Inhale and exhale in the bellows breath, vitalizing pranayam, bhastrika. Goodbye to difficult times. Goodbye to stress. Goodbye to challenges. A new beginning. Now that there is the bhati in the kapal, the light and the illumination that we have lit in the forehead. And the same bhastrika now in abundance, in loving ourselves. Inhale out, exhale, hug. Inhale out, exhale, hug. Continue. Continue, continue. Customize your Kapalabhati. Slow, fast, intense, loud, soft. Continue. Discontinue Bhastrika. Notice how you feel at that time. See if that hope that kept us alive because of the pranayams that we did every morning, each one of us, as we met this tribe, has kept us alive, not only body, lungs, throat, and nose, but breath, spirit, and mind. Alive with happy memories, those which fill our hearts with the flame of the diyas and the candles that are being lit today. And we continue this prayer with Ujjayi, the throat breath. This prayer with the fire, the flame, the candle, the warmth that we feel in our throat. With Kumbhaka. Inhale fully, sound fully. Rubbing inhaled air through the throat pit. Hold the inhalation. Exhale completely, soundfully. Rubbing exhaled air from the throat pit. Hold the exhalation. Puraks, Antar Kumbhaks, Rechaks, Bahir Kumbhaks. Continue. Hear your own beautiful voice as it beautifies further with Ujjayi, as it reverses fears associated with relationships and finances in this coming year, the new year, as it clears mucus from the throat, as it balances the thyroid secretions, and with no hurry at all. Ujjayi is not running away. Let the inhalations be long. Let the exhalations be long. Let the Puraks and the Antar Kumbhaks have those retentions till we can hold them. Keep going. Ujjayi is a phenomenal pranayam. Reversals, healings have been seen within 21 days of doing Ujjayi correctly. On this auspicious day, Diwali, let us try taking a sankalpa to continue to practice Ujjayi throughout the day. If we do it in the day, it will happen while we sleep. Ujjayi comes from the word Ujjapi, which means triumphant and victorious. Ujjayi is a pranayam which has no contraindications. Ujjayi is a pranayam that can be done from birth to death. Every breath that we take till our last breath can be done in Ujjayi. Last 3 Ujjayis now with a prayer, a special prayer this Diwali, that we, each one of us, light our candle of happiness with the hope of having endless joy and giving and sharing that endless joy. Not only with our loved ones now, but beyond with this Ujjayi and the next and the next. 3 rounds. From every soul to every soul who we come across, giving them endless love, giving them laughter, giving them joy, loving them as much as we love our loved ones. So simple is Ujjayi, so easy to teach. Only tell them, open your mouth, inhale, exhale. Never done Ujjayi before? Okay, half open, inhale and exhale. Do a couple of rounds and now do the same rub, inhaling and exhale with the same sound, rubbing with friction, inhaled and exhaled air at the throat pit. You won't find this anywhere else. Nowhere on internet, nowhere on YouTube, nowhere on Google. How simple it is, no rocket science. To teach Ujjayi for someone who hasn't ever done it. And for us, because we are always students, growing, prospering. Now that New Year is in, prosperity. Manifesting from money to travel to joy to health. Discontinue Ujjayi. Watch the breath. Let's move on together now to Khanda Pranayam. Dividing our inhalations into half for Diwali, which is going by tonight by 12 in a few hours, and half for a prosperous New Year. Goodbye half, hello half. Goodbye half, hello half. Khanda Pranayam, 50-50. Saying, wow, phenomenal, too good to yourselves. Goodbye to trying, challenging, difficult times, if at all we had any. Goodbye to that strength that we got with the prayers and the power of pranayama. Hello to more power to us. Hello to more prayers. Hello to more laughter, more love, more joy, more sharing, more caring in Khanda Pranayam. Inhale only half the lung capacity. Then inhale fully. Get full. Exhale half and then empty completely. From distress to joy, from darkness to light, from shallow to full, and from shallow to emptiness. Khanda Pranayam. Customize it. We don't have to strain ourselves. We can pause. Or we can go to another level of going to a much, much higher level, a much, much challenging one, and then again customizing it by way of speed, volume, and intensity. Blessed are we for this togetherness that we share, we care with this tribe of YogDivine. Blessed are we to share it with those who we care, for those who are looking around for it through channels of social media like Instagram, Facebook, YogDivine, now on YouTube. Let's just keep celebrating. Last round, Khanda Pranayam. And as we all know, pausing between pranayams is as important as the pranayam itself. Once again, watch if the breath has slowed down. Why is slowing down of the breath so important? Why is rhythm and resonance so important? Because our ayushya, our lifespan, they say, is predetermined not by the number of years we are all going to live, but by the number of breaths we are all going to take. So it's going to help slowing breaths down through pranayam to live longer. And let's move on now to Savitri Pranayam. Savitri Pranayam is where inhalations are to a count of 8, retention to a count of 4, exhalation to a count of 8, retention to a count of 4. So we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Ratio 8 is to 4 is to 8 is to 4. In steadiness. In Padmasan, the lotus pose. Only for those who don't know how to practice Padmasan, this is what the lotus pose Padmasan is. I've tilted the camera down for you to see. Padmasan, the lotus pose. Spine upright, shoulders tucked back, hands in any comfortable mudra. Ratio 8 is to 4 is to 8 is to 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We fill ourselves either in the lower or in the middle or the upper or all. That is abdominal, thoracic, clavicular or yogic. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Empty lungs 2, 3, 4. Yes, this can be also practiced in Ujjayi. We just did Ujjayi. Keep going. Stay with the breath. As if nothing else is going to come up by way of pranayamic variations. As if Savitri Pranayam is the breath for you, for the here, for the now. Make sure now in this Savitri Pranayam that the tongue is dropped from the heart palate. Don't press the tongue on the upper palate. Keep Savitri Pranayam simple and uncomplicated. Puraks to a count of 8. Antarkumbhaks to a count of 4. Rechaks to a count of 8. Bahir Kumbhaks to a count of 4. Savitri Pranayam is one of those very unique pranayam techniques. Involves the slow rhythmic breaths, deep breaths, total emptinesses, has added advantages. Effective even if done in lying down. Can be done by non-ambulatory patients too. Pump your lungs with oxygenated air in Puraks of Savitri Pranayam. Retain so that the process of absorption and excretion happens in Antarkumbhaks. Empty those lungs of deoxygenated air, feeling revived, rejuvenated. Involves deep breaths, involves slow breaths, involves rhythm. Just like Ujjayi, Savitri Pranayam has no contraindications. Last round. Discontinue Savitri Pranayam. Continue keeping eyes closed. Watch the breath. Notice how we get into those tiny meditative moments when we watch our breath. This word meditation originates from the word medha and meditari, meaning to dwell upon with wisdom. So even if we are dwelling just now on a dropped tongue, it will give us moments, tiny moments of thoughtlessness. And that's what we want. And let's finish off with yogic breathing now. Inhale 33%, inflate the abdomen like a balloon. Inhale another 33%. Inflate the lungs, the chest, the intercostal muscles at the rib cage. Inhale even more, make hollows at collarbones in the clavicles. Exhale non-stop. Let's begin. 33%, 33%, 33%. Hold only to a comfort level. Exhale. Exhale in Ujjayi. Only 3 rounds. Yogic breaths. Discontinue yogic breathing. To do one pranayam of your choice. Let the systems and the organs, let the fascia to the skeletal system, let this biggest organ, the skin, to the pores of the bones, speak to the mind. And let the mind decide whether you want to do an energizing, vitalizing, tranquilizing, stabilizing, balancing, cooling, lower abdominal, middle thoracic, upper clavicular, slowing down or healing, or pepping up by way of energies, or addressing that hair fall, or that skin, or that back situation, or that constipation, or that depression, or that low feeling when you get up. These systems, that is the circulatory, the respiratory, the endocrine, the excretory, the digestive, the reproductive, these systems and these organs. What are the organs? The heart, the lungs, the kidneys, the liver, the spleen, the gallbladder. Or those from the endocrine system, the ductless ones like the pancreas, the thyroid, the cells, the nerves, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, will go and send messages to the mind. And that's what the mind will instruct all the components that are involved in breath, in pranayam, to do. A pranayam of your choice. Let's be our own gurus. Let's make our own divine selves, our own Atma Swarup, our own Sahaj self, our own guru. As we salute the masters who showed us these techniques, we work on this journey to become masters ourselves, shining, engulfed with our own divinity. Discontinue the pranayam of your choice. Notice how you feel at this time. Noticing how you feel within at this time will only happen with closed eyes. So make sure eyes are closed. Acknowledge how you feel. Talking to yourself. Saying your name. And then a sentence. continuing with that hope, that prayer. For happy memories to continue, for endless, infinite joy as we climb the 8 steps of Ashtanga Yoga together. Yam, Niyam, Asanas, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, to that eternal, infinite bliss, Samadhi. With this, we end today's session. We can slowly open our eyes now. If we wish, we can do a round of palming.